This is the Teld 3 test of early language development, and it is used to identify children that are significantly below their peers in early language development. It identifies strengths and weaknesses of children. It also documents progress being made in intervention, and it serves as a research measure in studying language development of young children, and it can accompany other assessments. The age range is 2 to 7 years, 11 months, and it is norm referenced.
The Teld 3 measures receptive, expressive, and overall spoken language. There are 2 test forms. This is Form A. There's also a Form B. You fill out identifying information, and then you use this bottom part to convert their raw score to the standard score. There are 2 subtests within each form. The first is a receptive language, and it contains 37 items. Form A has 24 semantic and 13 syntax items, while Form B has 25 semantic and 12 syntax items. So it starts off with parent reports or observations, such as, does the child stop his activity and attend to voices? Do they look up when his name is called, etc.? And then it also asks questions using manipulatives and pictures. So one example is it would show all of these pictures and ask questions such as, show me the dog. And then the child would point to the dog. Show me the baby. And then the child would point to the baby. With the manipulatives, it's kind of the same idea. So you would place the ball, the shoe, the spoon, and the doll on the table and ask questions such as, show me the ball, show me the doll, like that. All right, the second subtest is the expressive language subtest, and that has 39 items. Form A has 22 semantic and 17 syntax items, while Form B has 24 semantic and 15 syntax items. This one also starts out the same way as the receptive language test, with parent reports and observations, such as, does the child express anger? Does the child initiate vocalizing and babbling? Do they use exclamations, etc.? Then you show pictures again, and you would say something, or in this case you point to the picture, and I would say, what is this?
Car.
Good. What is this?
A tree.
Exactly. So then you would also do some imitation, like say what I say. Come here.
Come here.
To see if they can do that repeating. You also use, you don't use manipulatives in this one. You just use the pictures or asking questions, and they get harder as you go on, such as make a sentence out of the words I give you. Truck, oranges. So Alex could say something like, that truck is full of oranges. All right.
So the test takes between 15 to 45 minutes. You may need to provide breaks for children that are under the age of 5 in 10-minute increments. And the materials are the record booklet, the picture booklet, and the kit also includes all the manipulatives that you would need. There's blocks, pennies, a ball, a shoe, a toy car, a doll, and a spoon. And then the 2 forms A and B.
So recording responses, you give a child a 1 if they get it correct, or a 0 if they don't get it correct. And you would put that right next to the question that it's asked. And the test can be used to monitor progress, to see if a child has significant impairments, things like that.
Alright, so the test tells you where to start depending on the age in the test booklet. So for example, age 2 you start with item 5, and age 3 starts with item 10. So, and that does that for the expressive also. So you stop when the child gives you 3 consecutive incorrect responses, and if 3 correct consecutive answers are not given, then you would work backwards until 3 are obtained.
And then, like I said, the scoring is 1 and 0, and you record it as you go along. The raw scores then are converted to percentiles or age equivalents using the appendixes in the examiner's manual. You calculate their quotient score from their raw score and their chronological age using Appendix A, Table 2. So it lists the raw score on the sides and the age up top, and you kind of use both of those to come up with the standard score. Then age equivalents can be calculated from Appendix D. This is also based on the child's receptive and expressive abilities, and then you can achieve an age equivalent between 1 year 7 months and 8 years 2 months. I'm going to show you what that looks like. All right.
So what do the results tell you, and what's the next step? So the results can help identify a child's strengths and weaknesses and the significance of a language problem, and it can tell you how much progress is being made. It can also be used as an oral language screener, and it's best indicator of a child's overall language ability, and it can predict future language ability and academic abilities that are influenced by language ability.